Welcome back to The Explainer. Today, we're basically tearing down the entire fabric of your everyday life. Have you ever actually stopped to consider that your daily experience, literally everything you're seeing, hearing, and feeling right now, is just a carefully edited version of reality? Just look around for a second. You trust your eyes, right? We all trust our senses implicitly. But what if I told you that you aren't actually seeing reality as it truly is? What if the world you think you live in, the exact room you're sitting in right now, is just an incredibly convincing, custom-built illusion? Because here's the totally mind-bending truth. Right now, your brain is actively hiding most of the world from you. Yeah, we're talking about a massive, matrix-level cover-up happening right inside your own head every single second of your entire life. Section 1. The Grand Illusion. Okay, let's dive into this. You probably think your eyes are just open and you're passively soaking in the world exactly as it physically exists. But the reality of your reality is vastly different. Your brain receives millions of bits of raw information every single second. Light waves, sound frequencies, temperature shifts, physical pressure. It's a relentless, chaotic tsunami of data just crashing into your open eyes and senses all at once. But here's the thing. There is a massive gap between the reality out there and what you actually get. The vast majority of data represents those millions of bits of information hitting your body. But that tiny, almost microscopic sliver, that's the extremely limited reality you were actually allowed to experience. If your brain let you perceive all of that massive influx of data, you'd literally be instantly paralyzed by the overwhelm. Section 2. The brain as a filter. So, to protect you from that overwhelming tsunami of data, we need to think of your brain less like a perfect video camera and more like a ruthless, highly opinionated film editor cutting a movie in real time. Let's try a little real-time experiment together, okay? Up until this very second, you were currently ignoring the feeling of your clothes resting on your skin. You were completely filtering out any distant background noise in your room. And you certainly weren't thinking about the constant, heavy pressure of gravity pulling down on your body. But, feel it now? You didn't notice a single one of those things until I just mentioned them. Your brain was actively hiding that reality from you so you could focus on this explainer. So, how does this ruthless editor actually do it? Well, it follows 3 precise, totally automatic steps. Step 1, it decides what to focus on. Basically, what's actually important right now. Step 2, it decides what to ignore. And step 3, it completely erases the rest. It just deletes it from your conscious awareness, almost as if it never even existed in the physical world. Section 3, Blind Spots and Predictions. Now, what happens next brilliantly illustrates how your brain doesn't just edit reality down, it actively makes things up from scratch. Get ready for a shocking biological fact that most people simply don't realize. There is a literal blind spot in your vision right now. Yes, right now. It's a physical part of your visual field where your optic nerve connects to your eye, which means your eyes see absolutely nothing in that specific spot. A void, a total blank space. But you don't walk around seeing a floating black hole in the middle of your living room, do you? So why don't you see that void? Because your brain automatically fills in the gaps with fake information. It essentially paints over the blind spot based on the surrounding environment and what it simply expects to be there. So technically speaking, you are staring right at things that aren't even real. Crazy, right? You see, your brain operates as a relentless prediction machine. It doesn't just sit back and process reality, it actively predicts it. It's constantly guessing what's about to happen next, based on your past experiences, just to stay one step ahead of the present moment. That's exactly why you can effortlessly read a sentence, even with missing letters. It's why you can recognize a friend's face instantly in a crowded room, and why you somehow react to catching a falling glass before you've even consciously thought about it. Your brain is literally guessing the future. But here is the crucial point, and honestly, the dangerous catch to all this rapid-fire guessing. Predictions can be wrong. When these instantaneous neural predictions fail to match up with actual reality, your whole system just kind of glitches. The result? Well, that's when you experience optical illusions, complete misunderstandings of a situation, and even construct entirely false memories of events that never actually happened. Section 4, Wired for Survival. Now, I know all this talk of your brain faking information might sound a little unsettling, but we need to reframe this entire concept because your brain isn't just lying to you for the fun of it. It's actually actively trying to save your life, which logically begs the big question, Why does the brain do all this? Why construct this massive, complicated, grand illusion instead of just showing us the plain, objective truth of our environment? The answer is elegantly simple: survival over reality. Your brain's ultimate biological design, forged over millions of years of evolution, is not to show you perfect reality. Its absolute, undeniable #1 priority is to keep your human body alive long enough to pass on your genes. To accomplish that monumental task, the brain operates on a really strict survival hierarchy. Number 1, speed over accuracy. Number 2, simplicity over complexity. And number 3, familiarity over truth. Think about our ancient ancestors out in the wild. Reacting lightning fast to a rustling bush mattered significantly more than perfectly analyzing the exact shape and color of the individual leaves. Because, well, if you paused to process every single detail accurately to find the truth, you probably became a predator's lunch. Section 5, questioning your reality. Let's bring all of these fascinating concepts together and just reflect on everything we've uncovered about the supercomputer operating inside your skull. Your brain is always doing 3 things simultaneously. It's perpetually filtering reality to protect you from sensory overload. It's constantly predicting the future so you can physically react in time. And it's relentlessly editing your experience, creating a seamless, perfectly flowing narrative out of highly fragmented data. Which leads us directly to this inescapable, profound realization: you are seeing the world as your brain allows you to. I want to just pause for a second and let the heavy weight of that statement sink in. Think about it. How much of what you wake up and experience every single day is actually real, objective truth, and how much is just your brain's custom-built, survival-driven version of reality? So, did this explainer make you question reality today? If this deep dive blew your mind and made you look at the physical world even a little bit differently, hit that like button right now. Drop a comment below and tell me what blew your mind the most. Was it the fact that you have a literal blind spot? Or maybe the realization that you couldn't even feel your own clothes until I pointed it out? Share this explainer with someone whose reality needs a bit of a glitch today. And please, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more deep, structured, and mind-bending content just like this. Keep observing, keep questioning, and I'll see you in the next explainer.